Hello, my strong friends, and welcome to my 8-week strength and muscle building program, Uplifted. This program is made to help you grow. Let's get lifting and get uplifted.
Gentlemen, when you think of an alpha male, you probably think of a dude who's big and strong. But in my opinion, a true alpha male is someone who also has the perfect balance of style and substance.
Welcome to my 30-day ab program. There are a lot of familiar movements, but there are plenty of others that you probably haven't seen before. You now have everything you need to build that six-pack you've always wanted.
Foundations of Fitness Nutrition is designed to be a comprehensive and applicable guide to help everyone make more educated choices about the food they eat.
What is going on, everyone? We're here at bodybuilding.com, the headquarters of bodybuilding.com. We're going to do a superset workout. My name's Abel Abinetti. I'm a muscle tech and bodybuilding.com athlete. I'm going to take you through a super hard workout, so you better make sure you get a good pre-workout here because this workout is going to be tough. It's 5 different exercises. Now, for time's sake, we're going to cut it down a little bit, just the sets and stuff, because right now I got like 5 sets on a lot of these exercises and we don't have time, and you don't want to sit here and watch this whole entire workout. So if you want to try this workout out, they're going to be all written down below in the description, so just go down there, try out this workout, and throughout this workout you can just ask me some questions. I'll be happy to answer as many as I can. First off, the first exercise we're going to start off with today, we're going to be doing rope push downs. 5 sets of around 12 to 15 reps, superset with straight bar curls for the exact same reps, around 12 to 15. So this is just going to be for pre-exhaust and kind of just to warm up the muscles. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I like to use a pretty long rope because I like to go past my body a little bit doing the rope push down. So just get a squeeze and to get as much blood into that muscle as possible. So here's the first set. Just stretching, going down, pausing at the bottom just for like a split second. All right, there we go. And then straight into the superset, the cable curls. Now each set, go up in weight because you want to be hitting failure around that 12 to 15 reps. I also like to time my workouts to be about 45 to a minute rest in between supersets. Now, when you're doing a superset, you're not resting between these exercises. You're going straight into them. But then after you get done with your second exercise, you rest for around 45 to a minute rest. And I like to time my workouts because a lot of people rest too long. They go to the gym, they sit there, check their phone, they'll rest on a bench, and then before they know it, they're resting for about 2 minutes. So you want to keep that rest period very short during during an arm workout. Now, if you're working a bigger muscle group like legs or back, you're gonna have to take more time to recover. But with arms, you don't have to recover that long. So we're gonna go ahead, hit this second set here. Go up and weight just a tad bit more. It's 15. Getting warmed up now. We're gonna do one more set here. Now, if you're gonna do the full workout, I want you doing 5 sets. But for the sake of time, we're only gonna do 3 here. Then we're gonna get into the meat of the workout, which is gonna be lifting heavier weights. I just got done taking my pre-workout, the Vapor X5, just a little while ago. And then I refilled the bottle up and put some amino build in there. BCAAs to sip throughout my workouts. I like to sip on BCAAs throughout the workout to keep the muscles fueled. And this one, you're gonna need it because you're going to be killing your arms.
All right, Abel, we got our first question. Do you think that supersets are great for beginners?
Do I think supersets are great for beginners? Yes, I do. I think supersets are great for anyone. You're able to go to the gym and get a lot of work done in a short amount of time. If I came in here and did this workout and did not superset this workout would be, man, 2.5 hours or something. But with supersetting, you're able to get in there, get a lot of work done, and then on top of that, you get a lot of blood into the muscle. Because supersetting, it's great because you're able to, work out quicker and then at the same time pump blood into that muscle to fatigue the muscle even more. So anyone, if you're a beginner or if you're advanced like me, can use supersets in their workout. Last set here. Let's go ahead and get this done. Whew. All right, first superset done.
All right, we have another question from YouTube. If my gym is too busy to use 2 cable machines, what is a good alternative?
Okay, if your gym is too busy, that happens a lot of times with me. When I go to the gym on like a Monday or Tuesday when the gym is completely packed. If you're not able to use both, just use one side. It takes a little bit of time to actually lower this thing and then switch out the cables, but you can do it. Now, if you're saying you don't have a cable machine at all, you could switch this completely up and do a completely different exercise, but I would suggest just using one of these cables and just lowering it when you're going to the bicep curls. Because when you're in a busy gym, you really don't want to be taking up both of these cables because that's just rude if you can do it all on one side. All right, so the next exercise, we're gonna be going into an easy bar skull crusher on a bench, superset with easy bar curls. We're gonna be going for around 10 to 12 reps on the easy bar skull crusher. Same thing with the curls. We're gonna be doing 5 sets of these. Now on the last 2 sets, I want you to do a triple drop set. So we're gonna do one set that is gonna be just straight up the 10 to 12 reps. And then on the second set, I'm gonna do that triple drop set to show you what that is. I'm not gonna be able to do all 5 sets because of time's sake, but I am gonna show you how to do that triple drop set. Whew, all right. We're gonna go with probably kind of a little bit lighter just to start off with, and then the second set I'll go up and weight and then do all that drop set stuff. So with the skull crusher, I'm going inside grip of the easy bar, going down just above my head, squeezing, keeping my elbows in. I'm not flaring them out. straight into curling. We're doing the exact same thing by going inside grip with the curls.
Another question from YouTube. Is it better to superset 2 bicep movements or a bicep than a tricep?
Ooh, is it better to superset opposing muscles or the same muscle group? It depends on what you're going for. I do supersets with the same muscle group. If, let's say, I'm doing just a chest day, then on like the last few exercises, I will normally superset like 2 or even a giant set, 3 exercises all together. But that's normally through the end of the workout where I want to fatigue that muscle. But doing opposing muscles, you're able to use more weight. If I was doing supersets with just like bicep curls going into another bicep curl, then I wouldn't be able to use heavy weight because I'm fatigued. But when you're doing opposing muscles like doing a tricep and bicep, you're able to lift relatively heavy weight throughout the whole workout. So both ways are really good. It just depends on what day or what workout I'm doing for that day. All right, so this is gonna be that triple drop set for the skull crushers and the easy bar curls. This is gonna be tough. So I'm gonna go up in weight a lot. I'm gonna go from probably the 110s down to the 90s and then maybe the 60s. So we're gonna do all that with the skull crushers first, and then we're gonna do the exact same weight by curling. And you're just going for as many reps as possible when you're doing the drop set. So it doesn't have to be 10 to 12 reps. Just go to complete failure is the main goal. I'm gonna go ahead and set all these weights up. The 110s, let's go with let's just go with the 80 since we already have them out. Let's just make it easier on ourselves. Got the 60s. And the last one would just be the 50. So all these weights are gonna go back to back here. Have them all lined up so you don't waste any time. This is gonna be tough. Here we go. That was actually 15, but who's counting? Just go to complete failure. So go and drop it down. Going down to the 80s now. Whew. Exhausting. As the weight gets lighter. Go a little bit slower on the reps so you get that mind-muscle connection. So on this one, I'm really focusing on squeezing and kind of going a little bit slower. Try not to lock out at the top of the movement like that because you're letting your triceps rest and you don't want to do that. Pretty soon I won't be able to talk to y'all. Last one, same thing. I'm gonna go nice and controlled on this last drop set. Goodness gracious. All right, so that was that drop set. Now if you're gonna do that full workout, this full workout, you're gonna do 2 sets of this drop set. So this is just one of the 2. And that was exhausting. Now if I were to do this again, I wouldn't be getting the same amount of reps for sure. I'd be probably getting on the first set maybe around 12 to 10 instead of 15 reps, and then probably lose about 2 reps, which is totally fine because you're gonna be totally exhausted throughout these supersets. Whew.
All right, we know you're tired, but we have a question from Facebook. What supplement do you recommend for adding more size?
What supplement do I recommend for adding size? There's tons out there, but the ones I take myself is a good protein powder. You need to make sure you're getting in enough protein. I love the Muscle Tech protein, tastes amazing. And creatine, creatine's great. I take Hyper Build by Muscle Tech. This is gonna help, with your strength and building size. But the protein powder, if you don't have enough protein in your diet, you're not gonna build muscle. So a good protein powder can help build muscle to make sure you're getting enough protein throughout the day. Because a lot of the times, you're not able to eat enough chicken breasts or enough fish to get in the amount of protein you need to build muscle. So that's where protein shake can help. And then a lot of people have 9 to 5 jobs. So they're not able to eat every 3 hours or something. So it's easy just to mix a protein shake, have that, just to make sure you're getting enough protein in.
A question from YouTube. What is one piece of advice you would give to your younger self in regards to fitness and health?
Man, what's one tip or something that I could give my younger self? Let's see, I would have to say, that's a hard question. Man, don't overthink it. Before, when I was getting into working out and stuff, I overthought everything, like my diet, my workouts and stuff. I just overthought everything. I was worried if I, went 1 hour past, didn't eat in that 3-hour window or didn't have my protein shake right after the gym, I would just overthink it. So I would get stressed out and stuff. But after doing it years after years, It does matter, but it doesn't matter to the extent where I took it. So my advice would be make sure, you go into the gym, you're working out extremely hard and stuff, but don't overthink it. Don't let it just rule your whole life where you're constantly worrying about, okay, am I losing muscle, or if I'm, am I building muscle? Just don't worry about it that much. All right, so the other superset, we got dumbbell hammer curls. We already have the dumbbells already lined up here. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of these for 10 reps. We're gonna be alternating hammer curls. So that meaning you're gonna do one arm at a time. It's gonna be superset with overhead standing tricep overhead extension. We're gonna be doing 10 to 12 reps of those 4 sets. But on the last 2 sets, we're gonna be running the rack. And what running the rack is, you're gonna start off with as heavy as a weight you can for given amount of reps, which is 10. So for me, it'd be somewhere at like the 50-pound dumbbells. And then you're gonna go to failure, and you're gonna set down the dumbbells, grab 5 pounds lighter. You're gonna pick those up, do as many reps as you can, and then go 5 pounds lighter again, all the way down until you get to, let's say, for me, it'd be about the 15-pound dumbbells, because any lighter than that, I could curl them all day. So that's running the rack. You're gonna do that for 2 sets, but for time's sake, I'm only gonna do it 1 time. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go straight up with the 50 pounds. Here, you're just gonna alternate dumbbell curls, hammer curls. A little bit more than 10 reps, but just pretty much going to failure. So the overhead extensions, just grabbing the 25s. So you're just gonna go straight over your head. This is gonna be both arms at the same time, not alternating. Around 15 reps on those. Need to go up a little bit heavier on the next set.
Ready for another question?
Yeah, let's
All
get
right.
a question in there.
YouTube wants to know, what is your favorite flavor of protein from Muscle Tech?
Favorite flavor would probably be vanilla funnel cake. That's one of my favorite ones, and then chocolate. You can't really go wrong with chocolate for me. I'm not a big vanilla fan, but chocolate flavor, I always go with that. So I can mix it into a pudding and stuff, and chocolate always is my favorite.
Facebook wants to know, if I want to grow my arms, how many days a week should I be training them?
It's hard to say, because if you're already on a program, or if you're working arms and they're not growing, you need to do something different, because your body's probably adapted. If you're working them once a week, try working them twice a week. Changing up the volume and stuff. It's all about changing up your workouts. If you're not seeing progress, just change it up. Keep measurements on your biceps. So if you want your biceps to grow, measure them every like 4 weeks or something, and then change it up. So if you're doing just biceps once a week, like I was saying, doing higher volume, and it's not working, switch it up, maybe doing twice a week. Throw it in with like a back workout, do like a few sets with your back workout, and then do just an arm day. When I needed to really bring up my arms, that's what I did. I would do arms twice a week. I would do an arm day, which is triceps and biceps together. And then on my back day, I would throw in like 3 different exercises at the end of my back day. And then with triceps, I would throw in a few different exercises on my shoulder day. And that really helped bring up my arms for sure. All right, so this is gonna be the final set This is gonna be that run the rack. I don't have all the dumbbells I need here just lined up because we would have to get literally every dumbbell off the rack, 5 pounds, and we're not gonna do that. But I'm gonna go from the 50s, the 45s, 35s, and then 25s, and just go to failure on every single one of these. Now, when I start going down the rack, I'm gonna alternate between doing them both at the same time and then alternating dumbbells. Let's go ahead and get this done. Now let's do 45s, just go into complete failure again. So I'm gonna start off with curling these both at the same time and then go into alternating. The reason why I do this is because I find that alternating makes it a little bit easier because that arm's getting a little bit more rest when the other arm is working. See, like now, hit failure with both arms and then go into alternating. 25. Okay, set them down for a second, then go into the overhead. Whew, man, that's a lot of blood in those muscles. Okay, overhead extension. All right. Whew. That's tough. That is very tough.
All right, we have another question from Facebook. Do you have any tips for increasing vascularity?
Increasing vascularity. A lot of people, when they say that, they're meaning like seeing veins and stuff. A lot of that is just genetics. And then a lot of it has to do with how lean you are. The leaner you are, the more vascular you're going to look. If I was, let's say, 10 pounds heavier as fat, I would not be veiny like this and vascular because I have a lot more fat covering up my muscles. So the leaner you are, the more vascular you're going to look. And then some people can be super lean, but then they don't have veins and stuff like I do. That has to do with genetics. But there's supplements out there like pump products, pre-workout, Vapor X5, and different other pre-workouts out there that actually help with vascularity. They have nitric oxide and stuff like that in their product. All right, so the next superset is a V down table push down. So we're going here, for around 10 to 12 reps. Supersetting with a row cable curl. So you're just gonna be sitting down with your elbows out in front of you, curling. No drop sets or anything on this. This is just gonna be straight up 4 sets of around, I don't know, 10 to 12 reps. So the V-bar here. Go up in weight. And the row machine's already set up over here. So here we go. I have to go up next set. That was a little bit too light. And the row here, or the curl on the row machine, you're not gonna be able to use that much weight on this machine. So what you're doing, you're just on this machine, keeping your elbows straight out, and you're curling straight up to your forehead. Pausing up at the top, squeezing. That feels good.
All right, we have a debate going on Facebook. Are you team crunchy or team smooth for peanut butter?
Team crunchy all the way. I will not eat peanut butter unless it is crunchy.
All right, and then YouTube wants to know, do you have any tips for breaking plateaus?
Any tips for breaking plateaus? Of course, you're gonna hit plateaus. That's just that's part of it. You're gonna hit a plateau on your diet. You're gonna hit a plateau on your workouts. Now, to break those, you gotta just change it up. Either do more, or sometimes, in cases, you have to do less, and then for like a week, do like a deload, and then start back up, because your body gets used to something. So for me, 1 week, I will go for more reps instead of lifting heavier weight. And then let's say the next week, I'll lift a little bit heavier. So I'm lifting heavier and doing less reps, just to change it up. So for, if I was trying to bust a plateau, I would do, let's say, this workout. If you're used to doing like a normal 3 sets of 10 reps, do this workout, and this will help bust those plateaus for sure, because this workout is not a typical arm workout whatsoever, because after this workout, you're gonna be sore for days afterwards. So doing workouts like this will definitely bust those plateaus. All right, let's go ahead and hit this next set. Now again, guys, for this workout, you're gonna be doing 4 sets instead of 2 sets. But like I said, for time's sake, I'm only gonna do 2 sets. Now, if you're a beginner, don't do this full workout. This would kill you. But if you're advanced and stuff, try to do this full workout. And I'm telling you, you're gonna be feeling it. But if you're a beginner, do this workout that I'm actually showing you right now live and give it a try, doing only like 2 to 3 sets. Whew. All right, here we go. I was still like 15 reps. I'd have to add more weight to that stack. Whew.
Next question is, how can I train my triceps without injuring my elbows?
How to train triceps without injuring your elbows. Well, warm up a lot. I used to have elbow pain when I did triceps, like skull crushers used to kill me, but then over time, I let it rest and then it started to heal up and stuff. But I would really tell y'all to warm up. So doing like the rope push downs for like 15 to 20 reps, doing like 5, even more sets, just to really warm up those elbows and stuff will help, and those wrist pain. A lot of the times when people do that, they have nerve damage in their wrists and stuff and their elbows. That's just gonna take time to heal. It's not gonna be something that's gonna heal overnight. For me, it took like 3 months even before that pain completely went away. And I just had to lift lighter weight and just kind of go with it. I didn't work, like if my arms were hurting doing triceps and stuff, I wouldn't push my body. I would still work it a little bit, but up until it started hurting, and then I would just stop. Because if you just keep pressuring your body when it's hurt, it's just gonna take longer for you to heal, and it's not worth that. So just let it heal up, and then later on, it'll be fine.
One quick question before you go into your next set. What kind of music do you listen to, and what's your favorite song?
My music switches up all the time. It goes from like heavy metal to trap music. Golly. My favorite music, or I guess song and stuff, would have to be like Skillet's music, like Monster and stuff like that. I love their music. Anything that has a good beat to it to get me going. I listen to music throughout pretty much all my workouts. Music really helps to get me in the zone, and I have those songs that before I go into a heavy set that I will put on, and I know that will help me get through that workout. A lot of people are like, oh, you don't need music to do that. I do. Same thing with cardio. I'm gonna have a YouTube video on that whole time. So I'm sitting there with music or watching a YouTube video during that cardio session just to kind of get my mind off of doing cardio, because I hate doing cardio, but music definitely helps me push throughout, through these workouts. All right, so that was that last set. Now we're gonna go into easy bar overhand curls. So this is gonna be working your forearms a whole lot. We're gonna be going here, curling for around 12 to 15 reps. Superset with dumbbell bent over kickback to work triceps. This you won't be able to go that heavy because just doing overhand in general is just hard. So thinking maybe I think the 50-pound dumbbells or 50-pound easy bar will be good. We're gonna be going outside grip with the curls. So here we go. This you want to do perfect form. So you want to go up, squeeze down. Kickbacks.
Question from YouTube. What is a good pre-workout and what flavor do you recommend?
Good pre-workout. I like the Vapor X5. They have all different flavors. So just depending on, some people like Blue Raz. I like Fruit Punch a lot. It just depends on what mood I'm in. But Vapor X5 I really like. It gets me going. I take depends on what day it is, I'll take a scoop to even scoop and a half. And it tastes amazing. and it works really well. Helps, you know, even it has a pump product in it as well, so it had nitric oxide, so it's gonna help you get vascular, which was a question before. And then just helps you get through tough workouts because they have caffeine in there, so it gets you hyped and stuff. Because a lot of times I go to the gym, I'm just dragging, but once I take that pre-workout, it's like my mind, just something like a light switch kicks on, and then it's go time.
And another quick one, current favorite YouTuber you like to watch during cardio?
Favorite YouTuber that I like to watch? Whew, man, there's a lot, but I would have to say, I watch Steve Cook a lot. Steve Cook's really fun to watch and stuff. I love watching his YouTube channel. But yeah, I just scroll, and a lot of the things that I watch on YouTube is actually like Food Network stuff. So it's all about how you cook different foods, and when you're dieting all the time, that's all you're thinking about is like good food. And I don't know why I do that to myself, but I torture myself by watching like Food Network and cooking channels all the time. All right, so we're going to this next set. This is gonna be 4 sets, but for time's sake, we're only gonna do 1 more set on here. And I'm gonna go up to the 60 pounder here for this set because the 50s were a little bit too light.
Another question from Facebook, do you have any advice for ab training, and when does your ab program come out?
My ab program comes out, I think the end of this month, so it's very soon. But I mean, my advice would have to say, lift heavy when you're doing abs. A lot of people, when they work abs, they'll do crazy reps. They'll go up to like 30 to 50 like crunches or something. But for me, I like working abs like any other muscle group, working them heavy and working them with weight. And it comes out July 30th is when my ab program comes out here on bodybuilding.com, all access. So if you wanna check out that program, be sure to check it out. It's gonna be insane. It's a 30-day ab program, and I did every exercise and did the whole program thing, and it's very intense. So if you're looking for a great ab program, I'm telling you, this one's gonna be it for sure. All right, so that was the last set of those. Now we're gonna go into the last superset is gonna be dips. So we're gonna do dips on a bench here. I'm gonna be dipping for as many reps as I can for 4 sets, just going to failure. And then supersetting with cable, low cable curl. So I'm gonna be stepping out with the 2 cables and then curling both at the same time. Just going to complete failure on both of these exercises. So I'm gonna lower both these. So when I work out, I normally have like a gallon jug of water too. I'm one of those people walking around with a big old gallon jug. So I drink water, and then I have the shaker cup with BCAAs in there to drink throughout my workout. Just to get, like I was saying earlier, just to get BCAAs in and help to build those muscles. So I love sipping on that. And then I will drink a gallon of water throughout my workout. So every workout, I am drinking at least a gallon of water, which for a lot of people, that's very hard to do. But when I work out, I drink tons and tons of water. Through every set, I'll either sit down and just drink water and drink my BCAAs just to make sure I'm hydrated and stuff. And that will actually help with your pumps as well. All right, so let's get into this. So this is gonna be dips, like I was saying. I'm gonna have my feet up on this, my hands on this bench. Just going to failure. That's tough. So when you're doing the curls here, you want to make sure you're going all the way down stretching. So I'm trying to flex my tricep at the bottom of that motion right there, just to make sure my biceps fully lengthen and then curling up. So my elbows aren't moving, they're just staying back. I'm just curling up, going down, flexing my tricep, curling straight back up to get that full range of motion.
So we have two relating questions. How many meals a day do you eat, and what are your thoughts on intermittent fasting?
Right now I'm having about 5 meals a day. It changes depending on what my day's looking like. If I'm traveling and stuff, sometimes I won't eat that much, so I'll have more calories in certain meals. And then depending on if it's off season or not, where I'm trying to build, I'll eat more, have more meals. And then when I'm trying to cut, you know, it just depends on what situation I'm in. But for the most part, I have around 5 meals a day. Intermediate fasting, I will do sometimes just so that I can have my majority of my meals at the end of the day, because I'm one of those people that I can go through like breakfast and lunch and stuff really not eating. So I can go throughout the beginning of the day and not eat. But I like to have my calories like at the end of the day. So like after my workout, because I typically work out around 2 to 3 in the afternoon. So at night, I like to have a big meal. So if I have big meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, my calories are gonna be insane. So I like to do intermittent fasting when I have like a big meal at night. But is it gonna help you like lose body fat quicker? No, it's gonna be all about calories in versus calories out. So if you're thinking that skipping breakfast and lunch, or you know, however long you go, is really gonna help you when you're eating 3,000 calories at night, and you're like, why am I not losing weight? It's because it's all about calories in versus calories out. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this other set done.
Since the entire chat knows you love food now, what is your favorite candy and what is your favorite cheat meal?
Ooh, favorite candy would have to be a Snickers bar, which Muscle Tech came out with a Grunk bar. And to me, it tastes just like a Snickers bar. I love that thing. So anytime I want like a candy bar or something, that's actually really what I go to, is that Grunk bar, because it really does taste like a Snickers to me. That mixed with like just a black coffee, it's insane. Favorite cheat meal would have to be the typical pizza or a burger. I think that's with anyone you ask, there's like a pizza or burger, but it's true. It just depends on what mood I'm in, if I want fries or not. That's really where it, where it changes, because when you have pizza, you can't really have French fries. So, if y'all have any more questions, ask them quickly, because this is gonna be the last set here. I know some people are gonna ask, like protein, how much protein in a day you should eat. Just depends on the person. For me right now, I'm having about 250 grams a day. I know that seems like a lot, but when I'm trying to cut and stuff, I have my proteins a little bit higher just to make sure I'm not losing any muscle size while I'm in a low % body fat. When I start to build muscle, I'm gonna be eating more carbs and stuff, more fat, so my proteins don't have to stay as high. But protein powders, I will have typically around maybe 2 to 3 times a day. Like this morning, I woke up and had oatmeal, and I had my protein in my oatmeal just to get protein in there, so that I don't have to have like tons of eggs and stuff. And then after my workout, like after this workout, I'm gonna have a post-workout protein shake, and then I'm also gonna have Hyperbil, which is creatine. And then at night, I will take casein, which is great because it's slow digesting and it stays in your system for a long period of time. All right. Any more questions? To
piggyback off that really fast, do you eat carbs at night in addition to your casein?
Not with the casein. I will have, if I'm gonna have carbs that day, I'm not scared of having carbs at night. I will typically have my carbs later on in the day. So I'm not scared of having carbs. Back then, like 10 years ago, they said if you ate carbs at night, you're gonna be fat. But now it's like, it really doesn't matter when you have your carbs. Me, I like to have my carbs after the workout, because I feel that if I wake up in the morning like what I did this morning and had oatmeal and then don't work out right afterwards, typically around like 12 or 1 o'clock, I will start to fall asleep because I'm really tired. So I like to have my carbs later on in the day, like let's say after the workout, like 5 p.m., and have my carbs after my workout so that I don't feel sluggish and just feel tired and stuff. So that's what I do, and it's worked for me I've been doing it for about, I guess, 3 to 4 years. It's really like carb backloading, but it's just like my version of it where, I will have, carbs after the workout, but it's not necessarily thinking it's for fat loss or something. It's just for energy purposes. All right, last set here. Oh my gosh, my arms are burnt.
So we have 2 questions left.
All right, 2 questions.
A big one that's been asked a lot is, why do you like high volume training? A lot of people follow you and they've been noticing that.
Why do I like high volume training? Yeah, a lot of the times people have been following me for years. They know that I've always been the high volume type. And that's honestly because I love pushing myself. And that's really all I can say. I love going to the gym and working out extremely hard. So for me, it's, going to the gym, killing myself, and high volume training is that, and that's how I do it. So if I feel I can do another set or another drop set or another superset, I'm gonna do it, because when I leave the gym, every single session, I want to feel completely just worn out. So whatever muscle group I'm working, like my biceps, I'm gonna do, run the racks, I'm gonna do supersets, drop sets. Like, this is a typical workout. A lot of people I know are not gonna believe this. They're gonna be like, he really does not do this much volume. Honestly, I do. If you watch my YouTube, if you see the workouts here on bodybuilding.com, I do these exact workouts on a daily because it's just something I love doing. Now, if you're a beginner and you're starting off, you don't need to do this much volume. Your body's just gonna grow just by doing like very minimal stuff. But for people like me that's been doing it, I've been working out for, I think, 13 years now, and doing high volume like this for 10 years, plus. And so my body's used to it. So I can go to the gym and do this much volume. And I just love doing it. So that's why.
All right. Where can people find you on social, and where can they find your new 30 Days to Ab program?
You can find the new 30-day ab program here on bodybuilding.com, all access. So that's gonna be on July 30th. So be sure to check that out. Full ab program. You can find me on all my socials, Facebook and YouTube, just Abel Abinetti, just search that. And then on Instagram, Able Body Gym. And so that's where all my socials on there. I have on YouTube, I have video, a lot of my workouts and stuff. So if you want to see more workouts like that, just head over there. But guys, thank you so much for watching. And again, after this workout, if you complete this workout, go get you a protein shake, go get you some creatine, recover, because it's super tough. And if you want to give this a try, just go down there, find the workout, try it out, and then tag bodybuilding.com Muscle Tech and myself and let me know if you can move your arms days after. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.
Hello, my strong friends, and welcome to my 8-week strength and muscle building program, Uplifted. This program is made to help you grow. Let's get lifting and get uplifted.
Gentlemen, when you think of an alpha male, you probably think of a dude who's big and strong. But in my opinion, a true alpha male is someone who also has the perfect balance of style and substance.
Welcome to my 30-day ab program. There are a lot of familiar movements, but there are plenty of others that you probably haven't seen before. You now have everything you need to build that six-pack you always wanted.
Foundations of Fitness Nutrition is designed to be a comprehensive and applicable guide to help everyone make more educated choices about the food they eat.